Good morning, Mukhlisa. Hello. Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Good. So today we're going to learn about city living in Unit 9. Are you ready?
Yes,
Okay. First, you're from Bukhara, aren't you? You're from Bukhara, aren't you?
yes,
Yes, you are. So, mana bu ma'lumotlarni ishlatib, you should tell me about Bukhara. For example, it's in the north, in the south, in the east, in the west, near the mountains, near the sea, yoki on the river, daryoda, yoki dengiz yaqinida, yoki tog' yaqinida, qayerda joylashganligi haqida aytishingiz kerak. Are you ready? So tell me about Bukhara.
Bukhara. Nima deyish mumkin?
Birinchi mana bu shaharni eshitaylikchi. 9.1. Keyin shunga o'xshatib gapirasiz.
Okay.
Tape script 9.1. City living. 1.
This city is in the southeast of the country. It's very big and very old. It's about 50 kilometres from the sea, and it's on a famous river, the River Thames.
2.
This city is in the north and centre of the country. It's about 200 kilometres from the sea and it's on the River Seine. It's one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world.
Eshitdingizmi? Now tell me about Bukhara.
A.
Hey, what? Tell me. Oh, you're already 9.
Savol bering.
Okay. Where is Bukhara?
Bukhara. Bukhara is in Uzbekistan.
Okay. In the north, south, or west? Qaysi tarafda?
Northman.
Bukhara is in the southwest bo'lishi kerak. No, southeast. Janubiy sharqda.
South, east.
East, yeah. So it's in the southeast of Uzbekistan. Is it near the mountains?
No,
Tog'ga yaqinmi? No,
no,
it isn't. And it is near the sea?
No,
Or is it on the river?
no.
It's on the river, I think. Daryo o'tmaganmi Buxorodan? Really? Kelmasdan ketdi Saida. London and Paris. Read and listen to the conversation. Eshitib o'qing suhbatni deyapti.
Tape script 9.2.
Which do you prefer, London or Paris?
Well, I'm from Paris, so of course, I love Paris.
London's a lot bigger than Paris.
It's true, Paris is much smaller, but it's more romantic.
Yes, this is what people say.
And the food is better.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Demak, e'tibor bergan bo'lsalaring, bigger than, smaller, more romantic, better. Bular nimalar?
Adjective.
Adjectives. Qaysi shaklda?
Bittasi
Qiyosiy.
qiyosiy.
Yes, comparative. Demak, bugun qiyoslashni o'rganamiz. Saida, how are you today?
How are you? Sorry.
It's okay. We have just started. Hozir boshladik. Okay, then. Here you are. Comparatives. Mana shu jadvalni yaxshilab yodlansalaring. Bo'ldi. Xohlagan sifatni qiyoslab yoki orttirib gapirish mumkin. Masalan, sifatlarni yasash, qiyosiy yoki orttirma yasash ikkita usul bor. Birinchisi bir bo'g'inlilarni yasash usuli, ikkinchisi ko'p bo'g'inlilar. Bittadan ko'p. Bir bo'g'inlilarga masalan old, safe, big, hot kiradi. Va ularni qiyosiysini yasash uchun r yoki e bilan tugasa r ni o'zini qo'shamiz. Old, older, safe, safer, big, bigger, hot, hotter. Va ularni eng degan so'zini yasash uchun eng issiq, eng katta the bilan est yoki the bilan st qo'shamiz. St. The oldest, eng katta, eng eski. The safest, eng xavfsiz. The biggest, the hottest. Demak, old, older, the oldest. Safe, safer, the safest. Big, bigger, the biggest. Hot, hotter, the hottest. Va noisy, noisier, the noisiest. Dirty, dirtier, the dirtiest. Unda ye iga aylanib ketadi. Va ikkinchi qoidaga kelsak, ko'p bo'g'inlilar. Ularga more qo'shish bilan qiyosiy daraja yasash mumkin. Roq. More boring, zerikarliroq. More beautiful, chiroyliroq. Eng chiroyli, eng zerikarli bo'lsa the most boring, the most beautiful. Boring, more boring, the most boring. Beautiful, more beautiful, the most beautiful. Irregular, noto'g'ri sifatlar. Good, bad, far bo'lsa, bular xuddi noto'g'ri fe'llarga o'xshab o'tgan zamondagi. Yangi so'z bo'lib ketadi va uni yangi so'zda yodlab ketish kerak. Better yaxshiroq, worse yomonroq, further uzoqroq. Good, better, the best, bad, worse, the worst. Far, further, the furthest. Keyin sifatlarni ba'zi sifatlar bir bo'g'inli-yu ichida bir dona unli bo'lsa, masalan fit, big, hot, ularni oxirgi harfi ikkita bo'lib ketadi. Fitter, thinner, hotter, bigger. Okay? Ya'ni bitta istisno, ya'ni qoidadan tashqari holat. Deyarli hamma sifatlar ikki bo'g'inli bo'lsa, more, most bilan yasaladi. Lekin quite, clever emas. quieter, clever. The quietest, the cleverest bo'lib yasaladi. Shu ikkalasi, quiet, clever. Qiyoslashni yana ham kuchaytirmoqchi bo'lsak, much, a lot ni ishlatishimiz mumkin. London is much more beautiful. More beautiful o'zi chiroyliroq bo'lardi. Lekin much qo'shsak, ancha chiroyli. London is much more beautiful than Paris. Dave's a lot more handsome than Pete. Ravishlarni ham qiyoslisi bor demoqchi. Ya'ni fe'lga ergashib keladiganlar. He works harder than you. U sendan qattiqroq ishlaydi. Can you come earlier than 8:30? 8:30 dan ertaroq kela olasanmi? Demak, have got and have. Have got means the same as have. To talk about position. Have got bilan have bir xil. Bor degan ma'noni bildiradi. Faqat inkor va so'rog'ini yasashda farq qiladi va have got ko'chada ko'proq ishlatiladi. He, she, it uchinchi shaxsga qanaqa yasalardi? Have
Has bilan. Is bilan.
has goes gara. Birinchi have ni ko'p chiqamiz. I have a garden, I have a cat. She, he, it has. Okay. Doesn't have a car, garage. Okay. I don't have. Ya'ni do not, does not bilan inkor yasaladi. So'roq esa do I, do you, does he, does she have. Va have ni o'tgan zamon had bo'ladi. We had a lovely holiday. Zo'r ta'til o'tkazdik. What did you have for lunch? Lunchga nima eding? When I was young, I had a bike. Bolaligimda bike'im bor edi. I didn't have money, any money. Pulim bo'lmagan. Demak, have got bor bo'lmoq, u ham xuddi shunday, faqat uni inkori nima bilan yasaladi? Not bilan. Have notga. Chunki bunga don't qo'yilmasligi sababi have ni o'zi yordamchi. Have got. I have desak bunda yordamchi yo'q. Shuning uchun I don't have deb inkor yasaymiz. Lekin I have got desak have ni o'zi yordamchi. Demak, I have not got. I haven't got. You haven't. She hasn't got. Yoki so'rog'i have I got? Have you got? Has she got?
Okay.
Keyin kun taraflari. Shimol, janub, g'arblarda in predlogi ishlatiladi. The city is in the north. Shahar shimolda. It's on the river Seine. Seine daryosida. Daryolarga Seine. It's on the river Seine. Ya'ni on ishlatiladi. Dengizdan nechidir kilometr? It's about 200 kilometers from the sea. Then ga qaraganda bu qiyoslashda kerak. London is a lot bigger than Paris. Parijdan kattaroq. Ancha kattaroq. Qirg'oqda on the coast. Tokyo is on the coast, on the east coast. Tog'lar bilan o'ralgan. It's surrounded by mountains. By, surrounded by, nimadir bilan o'ralmoq. Bu yoqqa yana qaytib kelamiz. Endi mana buni yana bir marta eshitib ko'ramiz.
Tape script 9.2.
Which do you prefer, London or Paris?
Well, I'm from Paris, so of course I love Paris.
London's a lot bigger than Paris.
It's true, Paris is much smaller, but it's more romantic.
Yes, this is what people say.
And the food is better.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Okay. Mamura and Saida. Mamura A, Saida B. Let's practice.
Which do you prefer, London or Paris?
Well, I'm from Paris, so of course I love Paris.
London is a lot of bigger than Paris.
It's true, Paris is much smaller, but isn't more romantic.
Yes, this is what people say.
And the food is better.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Ana endi Parij bilan Londonning farqi nima ekan?
London kattaroq ekan. Paris Parij kichkina bo'lsa ham, lekin romantik ekan ko'proq.
Much smaller, but it's more romantic, yes. And
Ovqat yaxshiroq ekan.
Ovqatlari yaxshiroq ekan.
yeah, lekin mana bu aytyapti, men ishonmaymancha deyapti. I'm not sure about that. So big, bigger, romantic, more anavisi qanaqa yoziladi? Qiyosiy.
More romantic.
More romantic. Small,
Smaller.
smaller.
Bad.
Good, better. Bad nextchi.
Bad.
Worse. That's worse. Endi mana bu sifatlarni orttirmasini topishimiz kerak. Va qiyosiysini. Tall, taller, the tallest. Expensive, more expensive, the most expensive. Tartib bilan. Muxlisa, Ma'mura, Saida. Ketma-ket bajaramiz. Muxlisa.
Hotter.
Cheaper.
Orttirma darajaga hammi?
Ha,
The hottest.
yeah. Next.
Cheap. Cheaper. The
Cheapest.
cheapest.
Saida.
Nice. O'to'g'ri bo'lmasa? Nice, nicer, the nicest.
To'g'ri. Wet.
Wetter, wettest.
Warm. Warm.
Warmer, warmest.
The warmest. Cold.
Cold, colder, the coldest.
Polite.
More polite, most polite.
Beautiful.
More beautiful, most beautiful.
Okay. More beautiful and the most beautiful. And this mana bulardan qiyosiy daraja yasashimiz kerak. London va Parijni shaharlarning rasmiga qarang deyapti. Kitob yonlaringda bo'lsa. Compare the two cities. Ikkita shaharni solishtiringlar deyapti. Use I think. Exercise 2dagi mashqlardan qo'llanglar deyapti. Masalan, Eiffel Tower, the Gherkin, ikkita bino. I think the Eiffel Tower is taller than Gherkin deyapti. Buni o'zlaring to'qishlari mumkin. Mana bu yerda narx, ob-havo, qolganlarni o'zlaring topasizlar. So, Muxlisa chiqib qoldi. Saida. I think the metro is
Nima qilish kerakmi? Yaxshi tushunmadim.
London yoki Parijga qiyoslash kerak. Masalan, Eiffel Tower Gherkindan balandroq dedi. Mana bu misolda. Eiffel Tower Gherkindan balandroq. Bu yerda metro undergrounddan qimmat yoki arzon desangiz bo'ladi. Qimmatroq yoki arzonroq.
Metro is cheaper than the underground.
Yes, metro is cheaper than the underground. Ma'mura? Okay, Saida davom etamiz. The weather is
I think the weather is wet.
I think it's wetter.
Wetter.
I think it's wetter
in
in Paris than London, says boy.
Oh, okay.
Next.
I think the buildings binolarında judayam baland desa bo'ladi.
Yeah.
Very
Taller.
Oh.
I think the buildings
I
are
think the
taller
buildings is taller.
than Paris or than London.
Oh.
Okay.
Faqat shu ikkalasiga qiyoslash kerakmi?
Ikkita shahar faqat. Odamlari yaxshiroq dengchi.
I think the people is better than the Paris and
Yeah, to'g'ri ketayotgandi. I think the people are nicer than Paris.
Than Paris.
Endi eshitib ko'ramiz, qani.
Tape script 9.3. 1.
The Eiffel Tower is taller than the Gherkin.
2.
The underground's more expensive than the metro.
3.
Paris is warmer than London.
4.
Paris is wetter than London.
5.
I think the buildings in Paris are more beautiful.
6.
I think the people in London are nicer.
Okay. Yaqin kelamiz. To'qqizu to'rt. Buni audiosi bor, eshitib bajarasizlar. Homework deb yozib qo'yinglar. Chunki yoziladigan joy bor. 9.4 uyga. Mana buni bajarsak bo'ladi. This one. New York is older than Paris. Demak, sifatlar qo'yilgan, ularni orttirmaga ajratishimiz kerak. Aylantirishimiz kerak. New York Londondan kattaroq. No, it isn't. New York is much more modern. Demak, A, B qilar ekanmiz. Xo'sh. Ayni Saida B'ni Muxlisa o'qiydi. Hammasida.
Tokyo is cheaper than Bangkok.
No, it is. It isn't. Tokyo is much more expensive.
To'g'ri. 3.
Seoul is bigger than Beijing.
No, it isn't. Seoul is much smaller.
4. Johannesburg.
Mikrofon o'zi bosib qoladi.
Okay,
Johannesburg is safer than Cape Town.
No, it isn't. It's much. It's much more dangerous.
Yeah.
Taxi drives in New York are better than taxi drives in London.
No, they
Sorry?
are.
Boshqa ayting.
Taxi drives in New York are better than drives in London.
Much better. Ikkita so'z degan-ku. Demak, taxi drivers in New York are much better than
No, they.
better than bo'ladi. Boshqatdan o'qing.
Shu better than dedim-ku. Much better this is.
Men eshitmabman. Okay. Much endi ishlatilmaydi chunki than o'zi bor ekan. So much better than taxi drivers in London. No?
No, they aren't. They're much better.
No. Worse.
The best bo'laydimi? Worse deganim.
Worse. Chunki
Tape
noto'g'ri
script
yasaladi.
9.5.
Listen and check.
Comparing cities. 1.
New York is older than London.
No, it isn't. New York is much more modern.
2.
Tokyo is cheaper than Bangkok.
No, it isn't. Tokyo's much more expensive.
3.
Seoul is bigger than Beijing.
No, it isn't. Seoul is much smaller.
4.
Johannesburg is safer than Cape Town.
No, it isn't. It's much more dangerous.
5.
Taxi drivers in New York are better than taxi drivers in London.
No, they aren't. They're much worse.
Okay. Endi mana bu yerda urg'uni ko'tarilishiga qaranglar. New York is much more modern. Demak, much modern doim baland ovozda aytiladi. New York is much more modern. Demak, ikkita poytaxt shahar tanlab, ularni solishtirishimiz kerak ekan.
Buxoro bilan Samarqand tanlaylik.
Yeah. Aytib chiqingchi Buxoro va
kattami?
Samarqand.
Maydon bo'yicha Samarqand. Buxoro kattami, Samarqand?
I think Samarkand is much bigger than Bukhara. No, it isn't.
Yo'q, menga qiziq emas, men kelasidan emasman. Men
Really?
o'rtadaman.
Navoiy.
Yeah.
Okay. Navoiy bilan solishtiring.
Navoiy menimcha hammasidan katta maydon jihatdan.
No, I think it isn't. Maydonni bilmadim. Aholi
Endi cho'l
kamroq.
zonasi juda ko'pda.
Yes. Gapiravering.
I think Navoiy is bigger than Samarkand. Endi hozir yonida bo'ladi. Navoiy is near.
Yaqinrog'ida. Daryo yoki dengiz demoqchi.
Yo'q, unaqa narsaga yaqin emas-da.
Orol Siga yaqin.
Navoiy is near the Oral Sea.
Yeah.
Navoiy city is safer nima edi?
Xavfsizroq.
Xavfsiz.
Yeah, Navoiy city is.
Qanday bo'ladi o'zi?
Navoiy is mana bu yerda aytgandi-yu. Navoiy city is small yoki small demaymiz-u. Hot, but it's safer.
Yeah, Navoiy city shahri kichkina-ku baribir ham. Navoiy city is small, but it is safer
Then
qayerda chegiga qaraganda xavfsiz deb bo'ladi?
Samarqandga qaraganda xavfsiz dengchi.
Navoiy city is small, but it is safer than Samarkand.
Great. Yeah, it is safer. Samarkand is much more dangerous. But I think Navoiy is hotter than Samarkand. Isn't it?
It isn't.
It isn't?
Yes. Samarqand borib ko'rganman. Juda issiq bo'lib ketadi bizga qaraganda endi asta.
Maybe. But I think menimcha Navoiy is hotter. Yeah, Samarkand is also hot. Too hot. Especially in summer. Now we're going to listen to Chantal, a French woman. So where does she live? What does she do? Let's just listen.
Tape script 9.6. A Parisian in London.
Hello, Chantal.
Hi.
Now, you're French, but you live in London, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
And are you on your own here in London?
No. I'm here with my husband, André.
Ah, okay. Do you work in London?
Yes, I do. I've got a good job. I work in a bank.
And where do you live in London? Have you got a flat?
Yes, we've got a nice flat in Camden.
Oh, great. Has André got a job?
Yes, he has. He's got a shop in Camden. He sells French cheese.
Wow, that's good. And tell me, have you got a car here?
No, I haven't got a car. I go everywhere on public transport. It's much easier.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Now, nimani eslab qoldilaring? Where does she live? Where does she work? Kitoblar yoningdami? Yonlaringizdami?
Yes.
Okay. Demak, eshitib yozamiz, to'ldiramiz mana buni. Have got yoki have. Yana bir marta.
A Parisian in London.
Hello, Chantal.
Hi.
Now, you're French, but you live in London, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
And are you on your own here in London?
No. I'm here with my husband, André.
Ah, okay. Do you work in London?
Yes, I do. I've got a good job. I work in a bank.
And where do you live in London? Have you got a flat?
Yes, we've got a nice flat in Camden.
Oh, great. Has Andre got a job?
Yes, he has. He's got a shop in Camden. He sells French cheese.
Wow, that's good. And tell me, have you got a car here?
No, I haven't got a car. I go everywhere on public transport. It's much easier.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your stay here.
So, how is here? Saida va Muxlisa. Q, C bo'lib bajarib o'qib beringlar-chi. Can you read the text?
Okay. Have you got a flat?
We have got nice flat in Camden.
Has Andrea got a job?
He has uzetta. He has a shop in Camden. He sells French cheese.
Have you got a car?
No, I have got a car. I go everywhere on public transport. It's much easier.
Great. I have a good job. I've got a good job. Do you have a nice flat? Have you got a nice flat? She doesn't have a car. She hasn't got a car. Bitta so'z, bir xil ma'no, faqat ikki xil usulda. Endi esa mana buni xuddi shunaqa bajaramiz. Bu yerda have bilan berilgan have gotga aylantiramiz. Birma-bir. Muxlisa.
We have got a nice flat.
Yes.
I have got a French husband.
Yes.
He has got a business in Camden.
Keyin qaranglar. Has got bilan have gotni have has'ni qisqartirish kerak. I've got yoki he's got. S bilan v qoladi faqat. Okay? Davom etamiz.
Do you have got a lot of friends?
No.
You,
You have bilan yasalyapti. Have got so'roq qanaqa yasalyapti?
have you got
Have you got?
have you got a lot of friends?
Yeah. Saida.
Have brothers and sisters got, do you?
Have
No.
you got
Muxlisa yordam beringchi.
have you got brothers or sisters?
Bu ham to'g'ri, lekin nechta deb so'rashlari kerak. How many brothers and sisters?
Have you got?
Yes. How many brothers and sisters have you got?
I haven't got any brothers. I have got a sister called Natalie.
Yes. Keyingisi.
Natalie has got a big house.
Yeah. Last one. Saida.
You have got a good English accent.
Yes, you have got a good English accent.
Tape
Listen and
script
check.
9.7. 1.
Va
We've
o'zlaring
got-
ham taqlid qilinglar. Mikrofonni o'chirib.
We've got a nice flat.
2.
I've got a French husband.
3.
He's got a business in Camden.
4.
Have you got a lot of friends?
5.
How many brothers and sisters have you got?
6.
I haven't got any brothers. I've got a sister called Natalie.
7.
Natalie's got a big house.
8.
You've got a good English accent.
Very nice. Demak, Londonning eng katta bozori. Mana bu sifatlarni orttirmasi qanaqa bo'ladi? Eng degan darajasi. Big,
Biggest.
the biggest, popular,
Most popular.
busy,
Busiest.
good,
The best.
The best.
the best. Endi uyda mana shuni bajarasizlar. Reading bor ozroq. Xuddi boyagi sifatlarni o'rniga joylab chiqish kerak. Camden Marketga. Yo'q. Qavs ichida berilganlarni o'zini darajasiga qo'yish kerak. Okay. Mana buni ham listening bor. Demak, avval bajarib, keyin listeningdan tekshiramiz. This is also homework. Birinchi mashq. Camden Market yonida. 9.9. Homework.
Okay.
Va listening yo'qlarni bu yerda bajaramiz. Making comparisons. Masalan, gapni teskari sifat bilan to'ldirishimiz kerak. Masalan, the music is here is too loud. Can we go somewhere quieter? Loud, quieter. 2. Muxlisa. 10 o'clock train.
The 10 o'clock train is too slow. Is the 11 half o'clock train
Nima qilay?
Slow'ni teskarisi nima?
First.
Faster.
Faster
Faster
one.
one.
Teskarisini qo'yaman. Okay.
Faster one. Saida?
You're late. Why weren't you here earlier?
Earlier. You were late. Why aren't you here earlier?
This flat is too far from the town center. I need somewhere nearer.
Yes. Next.
5 minutes is too short for a break. We need a bigger
Short.
one. Short.
Longer one.
Longer.
We need a longer one.
This exercise is too. Kim o'qiyapti?
Okay.
This exercise is too easy. Can I do something
Difficult.
difficult?
More
More difficult.
More difficult.
More
Yes.
difficult.
Yaxshi. Something more difficult. Keyingi mashq esa to'g'ri noto'g'rini tekshirish. To'g'ri gaplarni tik qilamiz. So, birinchisi. Muxlisa.
Yesterday was hotter than today.
Yeah, sorry. Here. Saida.
She's taller than her brother.
Yes.
I am the youngest in the class. This exercise is the most difficult in the book. It's the most. It's the most.
5.
I've got 3 sisters.
Have you got any money? She hasn't got a good job.
Okay. Va reading qismiga keldik. This is for home task.
At home.
Very interesting topics. You'll read about cities like Tokyo, Mexico, Mumbai. Demak, bu matn haqida o'qib, bilimga ega bo'lamiz. So, vocabulary. Lug'at. Shahar qismlari. Demak, what is square? Square nima? Square.
Qanaqadir maydon.
Maydon. Mana maydon. This is square.
O'z raqamlar berilgan ekan.
Qo'yib chiqishimiz kerak. 6 ekan. Shopping center.
5mi? Yo'q.
Here.
5.
The plaza. Sale deb qo'yibdi-ku, sotiladi. So this is shopping center. What is statue?
7.
7, yes. Market?
Market. 5.
5, yes. Town hall?
Shahar zali.
Shahar zali. Town hall 8. 8 bo'lishi kerak. Mana bu. That's the town hall. Keyingi street, ko'cha, library. Here is library.
Xonami?
And car park. Car park ko'rmaydi-yu. Ah, here. Here's the car park. Kichikroq. Cathedral.
12.
Yes, 12. Cherkov. Pavement. Yo'lak.
3.
3. Office block.
1.
1. Petrol station.
10.
10.
Yes, 10. Endi esa qishloqdagi joylar. Field. 13.
13.
Farm.
Farm.
16. Wood.
23.
23. O'rmoncha. Bridge.
Bridge. 18.
21.
21. Path. Soqmoq. Yo'lak.
24.
Yes, 24. River.
18.
18.
Yes, 18. Cottage. Cottage.
15.
Cottage. Yeah, mana shu bo'lishi kerak. 15. Hill. Tog'lar. Tepaliklar.
17.
Yes, 17.
17 mountain.
No, that's mountain. Mana bu hill.
19.
Mountaindan kichikroq bular hill. So church.
22.
There we go. Mountain 17 again. Pub. Mana bu pub. Qamoqxona, vinoxona. Demak, this is cottage 14. Lake.
18.
Lake 18. Yes. Endi 1dan 7gacha mana buni to'ldirib chiqishimiz kerak. A cathedral is bigger than a church. Cathedral churchdan kattaroq. Mountain is higher than a hill. Muxlisa 3.
A pub is smaller than a house.
Okay. Saida. Mukhlisa, can you help?
A town is bigger than a village.
Yeah. Then a village yoki then the countryside. Qishloq. U ham bo'ladi. Yoki the country desa bo'ladi. Demak, a town is bigger than a country. Bu yerda qishloq ma'nosi ham bor. Country. Mukhlisa 5.
In my town, there's a sifat qo'yaymi bera.
Haykal.
State of
Yeah.
state of King Leopold II sitting on his horse. It in the main
Asosiy maydonda. It's in the main square.
the main square.
Yes, it's in the main square. In my town, there's a statue of King Leopold. 6.
The mayor is an office in the office block.
Yes. 7, Mukhlisa.
Car drives on the
Car park. Unaqada ko'chada.
Yes.
On
Demak,
street.
mashinalar
street.
qayerda
On the
haydaydi?
street.
Street bormidi bu yerda?
Street.
Yes, bor ekan.
Bor edi.
So the cars drive on the street. Pedestrians, piyodalar.
Walk on
Pavement.
On the pavements. Yo'laklardan yuradi. Va mana bu. Sizning shahringizda-chi? Where do you go in your town? Shahringda qayerga borasan to meet friends? Do'stlaringni uchratmoqchi bo'lsang, to see tourist sites, for culture, or when it's a lovely day. So where do you go? Mukhlisa? Where do you go to meet friends?
I often meet my friends at the library or a cafe bar.
In a library or in the cafe. How about Saida? Okay. Mukhlisa, where do you go when it's a lovely day?
Lovely day. Anywhere.
Anyway. Okay. Yo'l so'rash. Xaritaga yaxshilab qarang. Qayerda nima bor o'shalar yaxshilab. So there is King Street, Castle bor, petrol station, post office, chemists, Indian restaurant, pub, a museum, and hotel, town hall, and this is Church Street Road, and this is Ford Road, and this is a roundabout. Yani aylana, krug deymiz. And look, a roundabout, krug, traffic lights, pedestrian crossing nima? This is pedestrian crossing. Piyodalar yo'lagi. Then a traffic sign, yo'l belgisi. This is traffic sign. Endi esa mana shu yerdan boshlanib tushuntiriladigan yo'l ko'rsatishni eshitamiz. Mana bu yerga so'zlarni qo'yib chiqamiz. Over, along, pass, round, up, down, go, through, under. Kitob tayyorlanglar yonlaringda. Eshitib bajarasizlar. Keyin o'qib beramiz.
Tape script 9.12. Directions.
Okay, wait.
Go along George Street, past the Bristol Hotel on your left, and over the bridge. At the roundabout, turn left and go up Park Avenue. Go round the corner, through the wood and down the hill. Then go under the railway bridge and you are on the A312 to Dorchester.
One more time.
Directions.
Go along George Street, past the Bristol Hotel on your left, and over the bridge. At the roundabout, turn left and go up Park Avenue. Go round the corner, through the wood and down the hill. Then go under the railway bridge and you are on the A312 to Dorchester.
So, can you read it to me? Saida, can you read it to me?
Go along George.
ishga berilib maqolman bunda.
Okay.
Boshqacha o'qitirsan xo'p.
Go along George Street, past the Bristol Hotel on your left and over the bridge. At the roundabout, turn left and go up Park Avenue. Go around the corner and through the wood.
Through the woods.
And down the hill. Then go under the railway bridge and you are on the A312 on Dorchester.
Endi qarang. You are here'dan boshlanib 3 kishi yo'l ko'rsatadi. Qayerga olib borayotganini aytishingiz kerak. Are you ready?
Tape script 9.13. 1.
Yo'q, bo'ldi.
Demak, qalamingiz bormi? Yoki mana kompyuterni qalamini ishlating, telefonni. Chizib borasiz. Hozir. Masalan, mana bu yo'lak bo'ylab ketasan deydi. Aylanasiz, qayerga olib borsa o'sha yoqqa borasiz.
Go along George Street, past the hotel and over the River Sherwell. Go straight over the roundabout and it's in front of you on the hill to your left.
Qayerga keldik?
Hilga.
King's Castle. Qarang, boshdan.
Yo'ldan chapga.
Go along George Street, past the hotel and over the River Sherwell. Go straight over the roundabout and it's in front of you on the hill to your left.
Go straight on the roundabout.
Go straight past the hotel and over the bridge until you get to a roundabout. At the roundabout, follow signs to the town centre. Go past a petrol station on your left, over a pedestrian crossing and past a set of traffic lights. At the roundabout, turn right. You're in street.
Qaysi ko'chaga keldik?
3.
High Street.
High Street.
Go over the bridge, the River Sherwell, and turn right into the town centre. Go straight on, past the traffic lights, and over a roundabout. When you're in the square, it's on the left-hand side, next to the museum, opposite the town hall.
Qayerdamiz?
Town hall.
Hotel. Opposite the town hall dedi.
Opposite hot.
So that's hotel. Okay. Endi men yo'l so'rayman. Sizlar bittadan javob berasizlar. Qanaqa borishdi? So'zlar mana. Go along, go down, turn right, turn left. Eski so'zlar. So, Muhlisa, how can I get to the supermarket?
Supermarket. Go along George Street and around
At the roundabout.
for Ford Road.
Turn right or left?
Turn left.
Turn right. Unga.
Turn right.
Then at the roundabout. Turn left. Then turn left, right? Roundaboutdan o'ngga burildik. Ford Road, and at the roundabout turn left to the High Street. It's on my left or right? Oh, computer mushed. It's on my right to the supermarket. Can you see?
Yes.
So there's the supermarket. Now, Saida, if you're here, tell me how to get to the town hall. I think she's not here. Amora is here, but he was not answering. Mukhlisa, tell me how to get to town hall.
Town hall. Go along George Street and around
at the roundabout.
At the around right.
Turn right.
turn right, and Ford Road, and
To'g'ri ketdi soch. Go straight.
go straight, and at go around. Yana aynaladimmi yo to'g'ri ketadimi?
Go straight to the square.
Go straight to the square, and
It's on your
whole street.
It's on your qaysi tarafda? It's on your right or left?
Right.
It's on your right. Opposite the museum. Very nice. So that is the end. So that's the end of the lesson. Homework is 9-unitgacha workbook. Keyin shaharlar haqida gapirganlar bor, o'shani shadow qilish. Then 10-unitni lug'atini yodlash. Okay.
Okay.
Any question?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you for coming, everyone. See you.
Thank
Goodbye.
Goodbye.